Hello friends, Rainbow here. How are you guys doing? I hope everything's fine. This is another NERF mod video and we're going to be talking about the Mayven LS-17, which is this little beauty. And what's going on here, it's basically a Rayven with some Modulus attachments, a Modulus scope and a Modulus tri-strike barrel attachment with a Megadart masterkey of sorts. So you can give you a closer look at the paint job and what's going on. And the other side. Here we go. So the reason for this mod is rather funny. My first ever NERF event back here in southern Germany was the Göppingen laser tag arena thing. There's a video of that on my channel. And the rules at this event actually are, if you have depending on your gear, you have 3 to 6 hit points. And if you get hit by a normal standard dart, it takes up 1 of your hit points. If you get hit by a Megadart, it takes off 2. And if you get hit by a grenade of sorts, it takes off 6 of your hit points. So you're basically out once you get hit by a grenade. So first time I've been there, I've only had normal darts. I had no megas in my loadout whatsoever. And I just got wrecked by this one guy running dual mega blasters. And it was really pissing me off, to be honest. So I decided I need some sort of mega blaster or mega shooting attachment so that I can actually get back at him and make myself another weapon that takes off more hit points at just 1 hit. So I came across the tri-strike and I really thought that sort of master key looking front attachment is really nice. But then again, it doesn't make any sense, in my opinion, to put an attachment which you need one hand to fire on a blaster where you are required both hands. So for the tri-strike, you are required to prime it and then fire. So you need both of your hands to fire your main blaster. So why have it here? So I knew I needed to put this on some sort of battery power blaster. And I played around with a lot of things, and for some reason this just stuck. I really like the look of the Rayven with this attachment. It kind of is like a bulky sort of little rifle kind of thing, and I quite like it. So I went with it, and yeah, this is how it turned out. Let's go over the externals first. As you can see, it's a paint job I've done. It was a green spray paint base coat, and then just several layers of darker green and even darker green and brighter green for detailing over the top of it. And I've just done this to both sides and all the attachments because this is not meant to come apart. You can still take both of them off and just normal NERF attachments, but I kind of like it this way. The only real pain in the ass, to be honest, was painting this bit, because I don't know, you can take this apart here at the bottom, but you can only take the bottom half apart. This top thing is glued together. I don't know why it is glued together, but I didn't want to break it or anything, so to be able to actually paint these and leave this untouched, because I like the orange green thing, I kind of took some pliers and pushed this apart here, then taped around the barrels on both sides, put it back together, spray painted over the top of it, and then removed the tape afterwards. This was a bit of a pain, but it resulted in a really cool looking paint job, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And so everything else, yeah, it was just basically just all hand painted. All the little details and things I took of the shell, and I've kind of extended it onto the attachments as well, as you can see. Yes, so that's a paint job. What mods are on the inside? First of all, the front bit has been modified. I've added some Teflon tape to increase the air seal, to give this a bit more of a pump. I've tested it with others, non-modified versions. I don't know if it's worth it. It really does seem like it is a lot harder to push, but it only throws a Megadarts about 3 to 4 meters wider in distance, so I don't know. But it does work rather well. Smart AI is still intact, and I quite like it. The modifications to the Rayven are rather straightforward. So in here I'm rocking an Open Flywheel Project printed cage with some slot devil motors. I believe they're the equivalent of 130 motors, but in Germany this is the slot devil 1033 that you can get 2 of them, and black worker wheels, and I'm running it on 3 to 4 IMRs on the stock battery tray right here. And currently it's running on 3, and I don't know why. It is loud as hell, so I'm not gonna run it on 4. It's no problem, it's gonna take it, but just beware the noise. This is really loud as it is, and I've no idea why, but it does deliver the hits. It's just no weapon for sneak attacks, but it does deliver the hits quite nicely. Works quite well, seems just slightly too loud, but it is a lot of fun and it's really intimidating if you take this and run around the corner. And yeah, so this is it. I've literally just built this blaster, this modification, for the sake of having a semi-auto combined with a Megadart master key for this very game mode that we're using it, and this is actually where I use it, and it's quite a lot of fun. And yeah, so this is going to be a shorter video wrapping it up right here. If you like what I do, please feel free to leave a subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. Please check out my website, rainbowalex.com, and also check out my Patreon page. Link is in the description below if you want to support me and the work that I do. Also, if you're interested in commissions, there's an email in the description below. Send me an email if you want anything built, if you're interested in some mods that I did and things like that. I still accept commissions to this point, and yes, other than that, I'll see you on the Nerf battlefield. Have a lot of fun. Love and sunshine, my friends.